Begin with breaking news. Providence Police Chief Dean Esserman has resigned.
The embattled head of the Providence Police Department handed in his notice this afternoon, effective June 30th.
Providence's highest paid employee, Esserman, has faced his own share of controversy during his 8-year-long career.
Most recently, he was criticized for breaking up his daughter's graduation party at his house on his own after he realized that some underage guests were drinking alcohol. We have in-depth coverage tonight.
Target 12 investigator Tim White is standing by with reaction from the Public Safety Commissioner. Eyewitness News reporter Aaron Kennedy has a detailed history of the chief's career in Providence.
But first, let's go to Kathryn Sotnik, who just spoke to the chief himself.
And Col Dean Esserman telling us the reason why he's stepping down, Mike and Susan, is because of that recent scandal with the underage drinking party at his East Side home. He says he's doing this all on his own regard. He says he was not forced to step down. And he says over and over here today, it's become too much of a distraction. Col Dean Esserman addresses the media in the hallway of the Providence Public Safety Complex just moments after resigning from the Providence Police.
Let me start by saying I love this police department. I've come to love this city. And I also love my family. So for more than 8 years, it has been a privilege to serve as the police chief of this city. But this has become a distraction. Distraction in my home, distraction for me, distraction in this police department. So I've been thinking about this, and I've made a decision. It's my decision. The decision is that it's time for me to resign from this police department.
Col Esserman recently coming under fire for an underage drinking party at his East Side home.
I didn't do anything illegal. I'm clear about that. But I've got to take responsibility for what happened in my home. And it has become a distraction. It has become a distraction in this police department. It has become a distraction in this city. It has become a distraction for me.
Word of his resignation Wednesday spreading fast among officers outside. Many say they didn't know it was coming, but they're not shocked. Esserman says he wrestled with the decision, but ultimately it was his decision.
I'm a father who loves my children. Anything about my children is going to stay in my family, and how we deal with family matters is going to stay private. I'm not going to parent in public.
And I did also speak with the Providence Police Union President Taft Manzotti. He says he sees this as an opportunity to move forward and to boost the morale here at the Providence Police Department. As for Esserman, he says his last day should be at the end of the month. Reporting live tonight with breaking news from the Providence Mobile Newsroom, I'm Kathryn Sotnik, Eyewitness News.
Our in-depth coverage of this breaking news continues. Providence's Public Safety Commissioner accepted Esserman's resignation this afternoon.
Target 12 investigator Tim White joins us now with more reaction from Commissioner Pare.
Well, that underage drinking party controversy marked the second time in just 4 months Col Esserman found himself under the microscope of the new Public Safety Commissioner Pare. But despite that, Pare says the colonel's resignation was a surprise.
Yeah, you can speak with
Okay. Public Safety Commissioner Pare says he didn't ask Col Esserman to resign, but it was clear the underage drinking party that Esserman broke up at his East Side home was affecting his ability to lead the department.
That was a distraction 2 weeks ago. He realizes it's a distraction for him both personally and professionally, and he's stepping aside, and I accept it, and I applaud him for that.
And Pare says he didn't try and talk Esserman out of the decision.
And we've talked every single day. He came to the realization that it's time to step aside. I respect it. I'm not going to dissect why he made that decision. It's a personal decision. He's served greatly here in this city.
The decision to resign is a departure from just 1 week ago when we sat down one-on-one with Dean Esserman.
Are you resigning or are you stepping down?
No. I'm serving the mayor and the commissioner till they tell me otherwise.
Pare says for now the department command staff will run the police force.
In time, we'll search and have a replacement. But in the meantime, we have great leaders here, and the majors and the commander as well. So I'm confident that we're going to move on. We're going to provide good public service to the community despite the challenges that we're going to face.
One of the biggest challenges may be a dramatically reduced police force. The city has begun laying off 78 officers. The departure of Esserman bumps that up to 79. Live with the Target 12 investigators, Tim White, Eyewitness News.